Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Pooya Liana Lounge for episode number 33. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope you've had a good week. We've had a very eventful week over here at Pooya and Liana headquarters. I'm one half of your host, Pooya Zamikili, with me, the one and only, the Dr. Liana Boris.
Okay, we need a name for the Pooya and Liana headquarters.
Why?
Like, I feel like we should name the house something fun.
No.
Like, we just want to call it like our house. What if we called it like Super Underground Bunker 75? 69! And then it's like a branding
See,
thing.
I would argue that calling it the Pooya and Liana headquarters was already naming it something different than our house.
I like Pooya and Liana headquarters. I'm excited. But I just wanted to say, like, are we really sold on Pooya and Liana headquarters, or do we want to investigate other opportunities?
I wasn't looking to rebrand personally, but
Pooya and Liana headquarters is like a lot to say. PALH, maybe, could be a good acronym for it. I know we're a household full of acronyms, but that could be an option.
would you rather?
Would you rather?
Okay. Would you rather if I just did intros in the most basic way possible? Because
You say things that make me think of stuff, and then I say the things I think.
yeah.
Would you prefer me to not say the things I think?
No, but do you do you adopt the policy of if I think it, I say it?
Yes.
We're in for a bit of a trouble.
Well, so here's the thing, right? Let's redo the intro. Okay, you go, I'm Pooya, and this is Liana, and I go, hey, Pooya. And then what do I say? How's it going? How's it hanging? What's the best way to say, what's up? How's it going? How's it hanging? What's skiddly diddly doodling? That's a pretty good one.
Hold on. I got to check something real quick.
Uh-oh.
What?
What?
No. Uh-oh, we're good.
Oh, okay.
Everything's
Because
fine.
I feel like we're always like, hey, how's it going? What's up? Those are boring. We need to come up with some new ways to say that. Mm-hmm. What's crack-a-lackin'?
So, okay, sorry. I was trying to check something.
Okay.
I can't tell based on this. I'd have to count. I'm pretty sure we've done 100 podcasts together at minimum on this feed.
Oh, that's so cute.
Like Mass Singer plus Lounge.
Okay.
So when you ask on, like, let's say episode 105, I don't know how to respond to an introduction when we've been doing this for 105 episodes.
Well, because the thing is that normally, and I remember this back from the So You Think You Can podcast days. I would be like, I'm so awkward, and I rehearse conversations in my head. So I would think, do you not do that?
You rehearse them?
Yeah. Do you
No.
never hear? Okay, I rehearse
I
conversations.
pull up
in my
like
head.
this. Hello.
I could never. So I think about what I'm going to say. And sometimes when I'm not prepared, especially on the B&B, for example, Mike will like tee up something. And if it's not fitting what I've prepared, then I kind of panic a little bit internally. Or if like he's already used the joke that I was thinking of using, then I'm just kind of like, okay, Liana, creative brain, think of something new. So for this, I don't put any thought into it. So maybe that's what I'm learning. Maybe I should come prepared. Ooh, okay, I'm going to come prepared. And at the beginning of every episode, I'm going to give you a joke. So you're going to say, and this is Liana. And I go, time for Liana, joke time. And then I give you a joke. And that's how I'll do all my intros now. For the next 100 podcasts.
Let's try one and see where we go.
Why did the bicycle fall over?
Why?
Because it was too tired. Like two tires? Like too tired?
Welcome to the last episode of the Pooya and Liana Lounge. The grand finale.
And this is it, folks. We've done it.
This is it. Well, we survived the Freaky Friday episode.
Barely, yes.
No, people loved it. They said it was the funniest podcast. Got a lot of positive comments. It was a bit of a toss-up. Which one of us had it more accurately? But I think I won.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But you did the eyebrows. I feel like the eyebrows, maybe the eyebrow bias is real.
Yeah,
because
but,
I felt like you went the extra mile. All I did was throw a wig on.
Yeah, but it's like, I'm like a prop comic, right? I'm not clever enough, so
you're
I have
Gallagher?
to rely. I'm Gallagher.
So what am I?
The watermelon was your eyebrows. I don't know, like a clever comic.
Like who?
You're who does impressions? That guy. You know that guy that does all the impressions? The guy who does the impressions. He's like really famous for impressions.
Yelling it at me ain't gonna help.
It's not Jay Farrow, but like that's someone who you could be, right? Doesn't Jay Farrow do a lot of impressions?
See, I thought you were talking about Jay Farrow. So who are you talking about?
That other guy, the white guy, and he does impressions, and he's like really known for doing impressions. Okay, this is gonna date me a little bit, but
then we don't.
I'm gonna Google it.
Someone in the comments will tell us.
Famous for impressions. I mean, the thing is that, there's a ton of people that do like really good impressions. What's her name from SNL? Melissa Villasenor or whatever her name is. She also is really good. Okay, literally I Googled guy famous for impressions and the top 3 videos are all Jay Farrow. So, but it was this like Frank Caliendo. That's who I was thinking of. Does that ring any bells?
Nope.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. So I would say I'm Gallagher. You're Jay Farrow.
I'm tired.
I'm also tired. I'm too tired because I'm a bicycle and I fell over.
No, but I'm tired of listening to you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Come.
No.
I'm kidding again.
You too slowed me.
Yeah, I did.
I'm too tired and too slow.
Okay,
brutal.
so welcome to the lounge.
Yeah.
6 minutes in.
Hello.
Just the intro stuff here. Yeah. So last week we did the Freaky Friday, and like I said, people liked it. Mixed reviews on who did better. I did better. We move on.
I think I'm fine with that.
Yeah. But it's funny because I think it's just because you're more animated than I am, so it's a lot easier to. It's a lot easier to like channel that in versus if because like because I did the editing last week. A lot of your impression of me is like, let me think of like peak like douchebag podcast bro, and then you project it onto me.
Because if I'm gonna do this, okay, let's do this. You're just talking normally. And just being a normal human being. So what am I supposed to do?
I don't know. I feel like there's moments
where
where my voice goes high pitch. Okay, all right.
But that's the thing is I have to really listen for those. And also you don't do them all that often. Those little vocal tics. That's why, for example, when you're streaming, and for anybody who's familiar with Pooya's stream, he's thanking subs, right? He's thanking people. He's like appreciating them. He's got a very specific way that he does that. So that I can sort of get into my brain and like recreate that.
Sometimes I feel weird because that's just, so for me, the way I talk to my chat is the byproduct of I've been doing it that way. So that's just how I do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like, is this like, does it come off rehearsed? Because it's not.
Appreciate you.
It's just fast paced because I need to be fast paced. I can't speak like this and be like, thank you so much. That was very nice. I do appreciate it, because it'll take longer. And if chat's moving fast enough, I'm going to start missing things, and I'm already behind. I'm already trying to catch up. So it's got to be fast.
You know how auctioneers are like, you should do that. You should be like, hey, thank you for the sub. And 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 2 more subs. Are you coming in? Like that.
Yeah, but I don't think I could keep up with me, and I don't think they could keep up with me. Then at that point, we need subtitles in the chat also.
Sure.
So
do people understand what auctioneers are saying? I don't.
I feel like you kind of raise your paddle and hope you hear the number your paddle is.
I've never been to an auction like that.
I don't know how many people.
Yeah,
I don't know how many people in that auction room, because if it's like 10 people, we don't even need the auctioneer.
The only auctions I've ever been to are ones where there's like a sheet and you like write
blind
your bid.
Auctions.
Yeah. Or well, what makes it blind?
Because it's like anonymous. Like no one. No.
Silent auctions.
Silent auction, not blind auction.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, silent auctions where you just go up and you write and it's
yeah,
like...
you're right. What would make it blind?
I was like, what makes it blind?
They don't know what item they're bidding on. It's a grab bag.
That's what I thought from Survivor. No. It's a covered item. You don't know what you're going to get.
It was I was thinking of silent auction.
Yeah. So
but it's interesting because like, won't you know who bid on it?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's silent in the sense that there's nobody talking. Like, it's silent in the sense that you write it down, but you write down like your name.
What's stopping someone from putting someone else's name down, though?
Well, what's stopping somebody from ordering 20 pizzas to someone else's house? Society. Good sense. Social norms and mores.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, not that really exists much, but yeah, I mean, I think that's the idea, right? Is So that's what I've been to. But I've never been to like a live auction. I feel like it would be a really fun experience. Maybe we should add that to our list of things to do.
Or we're not going to bid on anything though, right?
No, I mean, maybe. What if there's something exciting there?
I don't know. I feel like I've never seen an auction where the items are like cheap.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on what kind of auction it is. But like, let's say we go to an auction and let's say okay, it's not like they're going to be auctioning off things that are like $30. But what if there was not a vending machine? What if there was a claw machine there? And they were like, we're starting the bidding at $25. $25. Do I hear $25? Do I hear 25? 25, 35, 35, 25. I don't know what auctioneers say, but like something along those lines. Mm-hmm. And then maybe that's something you would be interested in bidding on, and you raise your little sidewalk paddle thing and then, or ping pong paddle, whatever it is. And then you go, I would like a claw machine. Thank you very much. And then they give it to you.
Maybe that's something we do.
How that works.
Yeah.
I don't even know where we would go to, like, would you just Google auctions near me and then hope for the best?
Maybe.
Oh, we're going to get murdered.
Why would you get murdered at an auction house?
I don't know. What if it's a fake auction and they're doing it to trap people like us?
A folkshin.
Anyway, we're just going to move on from that.
Well, we're going to move on from that, but we're going to keep too tired.
That was just supposed to be the intro joke, and then we move on. You're the one who's harping on it.
Define harping.
It's like LARPing.
Okay, let's move on from that. Oof. Where do you want to move on to?
Well, speaking of new experiences, even though we haven't been to an auction house, we did make another stop on our Minnesota sports team tour.
Whoop, whoop.
We went to a Vikings game.
Mm-hmm.
It was a preseason game. Mm-hmm. And what did you feel? How was your experience?
A lot of energy.
Yes.
And like for a preseason game, I was very surprised at the turnout. Like at very least half the stadium was full. It was full, and people were.
Half. It was a lot.
Yeah, and people were like showing up and showing out, like giving noise, and so that was fun. There was like a little firework thing that was fun.
They had indoor fireworks. I didn't even know that was
stadium's
legal.
Cool. I didn't realize it was a closed stadium.
It's very cool. It's a very cool stadium.
I feel like Minnesota, they know, like they have the perfect. They got like the horn and the drums and the noise. Like they got it all. The motif is down. I was like, this is a good team to support. So I was very happy with that. I will say though, this was a preseason game.
Yeah.
I've never been to a preseason anything.
Yep.
I would rather go to a regular game.
Yeah.
So, but the whole point was, let's go see what it's like.
Yeah.
And the regular season games are kind of pricey. So if we went to this preseason game, we're like, we hate this. Good. We saved ourselves $200, right?
Yeah.
But we liked it, but it's good to know because then next time if we do pay $200, we know we're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
So like, that's good.
I think for me, I had a very similar experience. I really enjoyed all of the Viking iconography, which was pretty cool.
Same.
I liked it when they came out of the ship. I thought that was pretty cool. I like the ship part. And there was a big horn and the drum and all that. And they had fake snow that came down from the roof. I
forgot about the fake snow. That was sick.
That was so cool. I think a combination of two factors that just dampened the excitement a little bit. One is what you were saying, which is like, we all kind of know it's fake, right? Not fake, like it's preseason, right? Like we know that, it doesn't count, right? It doesn't count, right? These are kind of practice
it's like
games.
We knew it didn't count and the team knew it didn't count.
We all knew it didn't really count.
Because like very quickly after the first quarter, it felt like the gameplay slowed down.
Yeah, and I mean, they're trying things. The other thing that was kind of weird is and again, this might have been a preseason thing, but it felt like there was a disconnect between the announcers and of all the sporting events that we went to, like even baseball, it felt like the most disconnect between like the announcers, the screens, and then what was actually happening on the field because nothing is good. Like nothing's going on the screens or the announcers, but they're like lining up to play. And I'm like, shouldn't we be like getting ready to watch the play? I don't know. Like that was weird. And then the one other thing I would say is I think at nighttime it would be better.
Oh, for
like
sure.
I think with all the fireworks and the flames.
This was a noon game.
This was at noon.
Yeah.
So I do wonder if it's so funny. Like I know you liked the fact that it kind of it's closed, but it looks like it's open from the inside. Like the ceiling is designed in a way. But I do think if it was dark in there, like imagine how dark. Like think about how dark it was.
And you had
to
have those lights on. Yeah, it
like
would
the Lynx
definitely feel like
game.
we're outside at that point.
Well, no, but I mean, like, I think it would have been cool if
Why'd
it
you
felt like we were
respond so
inside.
shocked?
No, I was processing what you were saying. My
Oh.
brain was just a little bit behind. But like, remember the Lynx game where it was like really dark and like that? I think that kind of energy would have worked better. So I think if we do go back to another game,
Depends on the person. I feel like that energy would make you sleepy.
no, but I like the lights. I like all the lights. So I think if I were deciding it, like if we were to go back, I would pick an evening game.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. Although it would, then I'd have to go to work the next day and I'd be sleepy. That would be the only negative.
Well, that's always going to be a negative, though.
No, but if we go in the afternoon, then I can go home and go to bed early.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's
it's
the
a
negative to going it for a night game. Yeah.
But overall, I thought it was really fun. We took the metro for the first time downtown, which was pretty
fuck with
cool
it.
as well.
It was
Yeah. Yeah, it was really easy to take and get around because we parked further out. So then that way we could just
Affordable.
take the little metro in. But yeah, I think it was good.
Yeah, that was a good time. And then, well, the rest of it was like we've had guests for like 2 weeks, so we kind of ran some errands.
Yeah,
That
we
was
went
nice.
to Costco.
Yeah.
We're Costco guys. We
I
did cleaning. I had to go to work. I did Pilates. Like it was just a nice sort of reset, like restful
It
weekend,
felt like a reset
which was
week,
good, which
yeah.
was necessary and equally important because so I think I've mentioned on the podcast before that I am hiring or was hiring because we have hired new staff for the lab and we've hired new sales staff. So it is all very exciting. We have our first team meeting thing on Monday of this
We're very
week.
excited about it.
Well, we had it. It's happening as
Well,
of
the
we are
first
recording.
one, yeah. I'm looking forward to the second one we have.
And it's just so cool to finally see this team kind of coalesce and all be in the same place. And
it's nice. And like, I'm happy we're working together. Like, it'll be exciting to see how it goes.
yes,
Why are you petting me like that?
me and the team.
She got me a job.
Not hire Pooya. You don't have the skill set that we're looking for.
I don't
Do you
have
want me to send you a
sales
rejection?
skill set.
There's tough competition out there in the market right now, and I think if you continue to work on some of your skills, I think that one day, sure, we could consider hiring
I'd rather
you.
work anywhere else in the world.
I think you would hate working with me.
I think you're putting it nicely.
I think we would not exist if we had to work in close proximity together.
Look at us working in close
Yeah, I
proximity
know,
together
but
now.
this is, I mean, in the grand scheme. And look, I'm not saying
I
we
am a
can't be
very
successful
fun
partners.
person to have at the workplace, I'll have you know.
I don't doubt that.
I get hired off vibes.
You're the personality hire.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So I think that we could work together and I think that we could be successful. I think that we just naturally have very different styles. And so I think that we would have to learn to be able to work together. Right? Do you think that that's accurate?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm really excited. I'm so excited.
We're
It's
happy
so
for you.
cool. It's so like, it's just because, so we're starting this division and it's just so cool to watch it form and like become this thing. Cause you have these visions in your head about what you think that this is going to look like. And this is part of the reason I was hired, which is to like grow this and make it, can you not please do that? Okay. I'm just going to, okay.
You did it. It was balancing for like good 30 seconds.
I was really trying my best and I was focusing on my happy place, which
It was
is
so
work
funny.
being successful.
I like watched you continue the conversation, but the minute you looked at it, your mind blanked.
So the problem is I could feel it, right? I could feel it. And then as soon as I saw you didn't have your hand on it, that was when I really started to freak out. But it's all fine.
It's on my leg. So yeah, tell us more. You're excited. It's a new chapter.
I'm excited. It's a new chapter. It's just, and especially because as someone who just went through looking for a job and finding a job and starting a new job, not that long ago, I can empathize with what everybody is going, like with our new people are going through.
Yeah.
And I think that is really helpful because I didn't really get a lot of that because we didn't have a team. Like it's just me and my boss. So yeah. So, but now we've got a full team, like everything's coming together. It's really exciting. I mean, obviously we have the whole rest of the company as well, but ooh, it's just so fun. So if anybody has any management or leadership skill advice, I'm always open. I've, obviously done this before. I've led teams to complete grant and paper applications and things like that. So I have experience in it, but I am a lifelong learner. Is that right, Pooya? I'm a lifelong learner. I love to learn. I love to grow. I love to take on and try new things. So if anybody has anything, feel free to reach out, comments, message us, any of that good stuff.
Yes.
Not him.
Us.
Me. I mean, but you were working together.
I have lots of good advice.
Okay, lay it on me.
Which one of us has answered over 7,000 questions in the last 4 years?
I'm not 100% sure what this has to do with leadership experience, but I'll entertain it. It would be you, obviously.
You don't have that. Were you a captain of your sports team?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, mathletes doesn't count, nerd.
First of all, I was captain of my varsity lacrosse team. Thank you very much.
Wow, we're just talking about the glory days now? Yeah, where's your Letterman jacket?
I never got a Letterman jacket. It was so expensive.
Oh, so you could have had one, you just chose not to?
I had pin. I mean, I had all the pins. Like they gave me the letter, and I just didn't have the jacket to actually put the letter on. But then I had all the pins. I don't know where this went, but because I was technically varsity in speech and debate as well, so I had those pins too. I do. I like to talk.
Oh, what?
La la la. I like to talk, and I like to hide in a little ball and be a recluse. Those are my two states.
Accurate.
Yeah.
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 All right, so you leadershiped all over the place this week.
Okay, wait. I'm still waiting for your leadership advice.
For what?
You said you have a ton of advice.
What capacity do you want the leadership advice, though?
Just tell me what
Give me your dilemma.
Why I don't have it. Oh, I see. So you will only answer specific questions.
Yeah, I'm not your, guide.
I didn't ask you to be my guide. You just
You're
said
like,
you had
"Oh,"
a ton of advice.
You're like, be my sensei. And I'm like, no.
Did I ever say be my sensei?
Not right now, but you've said it before.
When have I ever said that?
They don't need to know about that.
I've never said that.
Sure.
I've never.
Why are you laughing then?
I appreciate your input and feedback. I don't think I've ever asked you to be my sensei.
Sure. You haven't. You're right.
Whatever. It's fine.
Why are you so upset about this?
Because you're misrepresenting.
I said you never said that. I said you never said that.
I accept that.
Don't laugh then.
I'm not laughing. I'm being very serious because I take advice and leadership very seriously. And I would never joke about something like that. We did take a break. I did take my team on a walk at the end of the day because I didn't want to do any more work. But here's the thing. Again, we have to think big picture. Why do we watch these reality TV shows, Pooya? Riddle me this. When we watch Big Brother and Survivor, what are we learning?
To have
we're learning
fun.
That is correct. But also we're learning, right? We're learning about human behavior. We're learning about how people bond, right? If we're going to be a team,
But we don't watch it to learn, though.
We watch to have fun. And we also have fun learning. So it's like, it's a double benefit. But anyway, so you watch people and you're like, you know what? It's actually, we need to do activities together. We need to bond. And I'm not saying we need to do trust falls and those kinds of boring things or build things out of marshmallows. But it's just having a chance to walk in nature and talk and learn about each other and have at least a bond. I'm not saying we have to be best friends, but feel comfortable enough to be able to have conversations that can be productive and to not feel scared to talk to each other, because if there's ever a hurdle or a roadblock, I don't want people to feel like, oh, I can't share, I can't talk about that. I'm not a regular boss, I'm a cool boss. That's what one of my employees said today.
Yeah, they're sucking up to you.
I know. It's great. If I could have that forever, that would be amazing.
I would play so much gymnastics of, do they mean that, or are they being, is it because of a position of power?
I am planning on taking it at absolute face value.
Good. That's the way to do it.
Because otherwise, I think I would just think myself into oblivion.
And you already do that as is.
Exactly.
Yep.
So I don't need that. But speaking of Big Brother and Survivor and Traitors, I feel like there's a lot to talk about when it comes to the reality TV space.
The reality TV space currently looking fat.
It is looking fat. Where do
Yeah.
you want to start? Because I feel like there's stuff to talk about with all three.
Which one do you reckon will be the quickest?
Survivor.
Oh, Australia versus the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so good so far.
Real quick, if you've not watched it, you're looking to avoid it, because I don't know how deep we're going to talk about it, but skip the next 5 minutes. All right.
I mean, I wasn't planning on talking about any like spoilers per se, but it's just so fun. Unless like in case you don't want to know like the cast and stuff like that. But it's just so fun to have, like, it's so surreal to have all these players playing together. And I feel like I say this every single time we talk about a Traitors or, you know, a celebrity season or something like that. But it just feels like the Avengers of Survivor. Like they've taken all of these players from all over the world and put them all together in the same game. And it's just so weird. Like it was so weird to watch Rob Bentley, whatever his last name is, talk with Suri. Like, what? In what universe is this existing? It's so cool.
It's like the multiverse.
It is like the multiverse. It is like we've assembled the
multiverse.
Avengers.
Yeah.
Did you know there was a Jeremy Renner app?
For what?
It was like a fan app, and like you would sign into the app, and then you would like get Jeremy Renner posts, and then you would pay Jeremy Renner money to like get stuff.
Wow, those 4 people really had a field day with that app.
Well, apparently they like had to shut it. I'm listening to a podcast about it. It's crazy. Okay, but anyway, that's enough. That made me think of the Avenger. Hawkeye, yeah. He's got music.
Okay, you president of the fucking app? Like,
I was like, I'm not even a Jeremy Renner fan. I just know him from Hawkeye. I mean, as Hawkeye, like from the Avengers as Hawkeye. Okay, but anyway, back to Survivor. So you got the opportunity to talk about it with Shannon for episode 2, I think.
I'll be talking about it every week.
Yeah, no, I know, but you have already been talking about it, which is very exciting.
Talk about episode 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. It's bizarre. Like again, crossovers happen all the time now, but it's still not like normalized. As in, I'm not like, all right, well, it's happening again. It's like every time it's nuts. Every time. And like it's not that allure hasn't gone away with the Traitors. It's not going away with this
House of Villains.
I really feel like low key. I feel like the U.S. fumbled because this is so much fun, and I feel like sometimes these U.S. based shows act like they're the original and they're better than the rest, and I think that's foolish. Obviously, you're like the original, sure, or like the originator, like you're the one that really put it on the map. Okay, but acknowledging other franchises, I think, is very cool, and I think makes it very fun. It enhances your lore even further. It doesn't take away from your product by any means, because at the end of the day, your market is US based. So your numbers from the US are high. Your numbers from international are high. The other way around, it's not like you're going to be putting people onto the other franchises, because people have to really want to watch them to go find them, like the international ones. So I just feel like they fumbled it. Australia picked it up. I'm happy for them. It is going to be absolutely fucking bittersweet to watch this season, knowing it's JLP's last season as host. So that's heartbreaking, but also what a way to go. Like, he gets to be on the ground floor of this. And honestly, in the event that they were going to, like, let's say there's an AU versus the World 2. Like, let's say they start going the way of Drag Race and making that its own thing. Then I feel like JLP should be the host for that.
Oh, that would be so
at the very
good.
least.
That would be
It's a
so
truncated
fun.
season. It's shorter. It's 10 episodes. You can afford to pay him for 10 episodes.
Yeah. I think that's actually a really interesting point about the fact that, you know, at least, I mean, I guess with Survivor so far, but like the US being like, oh, we're the OGs. But I think what Traitors has done a really good job of, which is taking awesome casting choices from other shows and just smushing them all together. It's like they've already been vetted, and I think that talent exists globally. Like, these other franchises are vetting amazingly entertaining people. Like, if we just talk about AU by itself, like, you could cast like half of last season, right? Or 2 seasons ago, right? And like have that cast be successful as well. So why not? Like, why not take advantage of these really entertaining people and put them back on TV in a different format, or, you know, with different players, re-rack, let's play again. You're going to get entertaining TV.
Yeah, and I feel like I don't know who's gonna do it, but I now more than ever I feel like a global traders could happen.
Oh, global traders would be
Yeah.
so
Because I mean,
fun.
the whole thing with traders is that it's very weird, the premise of an all-star season,
Right.
when it all comes down to, well, I was this role. Am I going to be this role again? I don't know. I could
Yeah.
be the other role. Because again, the roles dictate what kind of navigation you have to do. But I think character-based casting, you can't go wrong with on the traders.
Well, and I think the fact that they've also done returning players in some capacity, like with Kate, for example, having her come back, like I think then that means that it's not that big of a deal if you do have a, quote unquote,
They
returning
brought her
player
back,
season.
and she ended up being a trader afterwards. But I think it's possible. I think it's funny because like you put somebody like, let's say, Danielle Reyes back on. I don't think there's a single person that believes she's a faithful if she's a faithful, But if you put 22 characters that were all little devious, little unpredictable, real hard to read, then you have to neutralize everybody.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I think they can cook with it, but we'll just see. But no, so that's been fun. Australia has been fun. And then speaking of traders,
Civilian season USA
got announced.
USA.
Yeah. Going to NBC. So
Oh, interesting.
civilian season will
Okay.
be on television on NBC.
Okay.
Versus like regular or
Peacock.
Peacock being the other one. It's going to be interesting to see how the branding for this goes because the US isn't called Celebrity US Traders or whatever. It's the Traders US.
Yeah, what are they
So-
gonna call it? Like celebrity normies?
No, the Traders Normies.
the traders
Normie
losers?
Traders season 1.
Yeah,
So-
like regular people traders. Like, what are they calling it in the casting announcement though?
It just says the website to apply is Traders US.
Oh, okay.
So
Traders.
I don't know.
U.S.
do they
civilians.
do they go by route of this is the traders? Like, do they just add it to the sequence for the numbers? I doubt.
Traders on NBC or something like that?
Maybe. That is actually probably the thing that makes the most sense. It'll be the traders on NBC.
Yeah, because I guess, I mean, again, yeah, you're right. It depends. So, like, Drag Race, for example, like, there's Drag Race and Drag Race All Stars,
NBC
which is.
traders.
Yeah, so whether or not they would call it something else. But yeah, the only other words I can think of for, like, it's like, how do you delineate non-celeb, like a non-celebrity
Especially when your
season?
other season is already not called that.
Right,
So
exactly.
Unless they want to switch titles around, I don't think they want to do that.
Because
though.
the UK, it's Traders, and then it's Traders.
Well, now the new
Celebrity
season,
or
there's
whatever.
the celebrity
Celebrity
season.
Traders.
It's separate because it's that season
yeah.
one.
No,
So what
I
I want
know.
to know is this, if this is going to be season one, what are you going to call it?
Right.
When everyone uses the regular name as the regular and then
Yeah.
celebrity for celebrity. But
Yeah, they could just rebrand the celeb
Yeah.
version, I guess.
so yeah, that news dropped. Was it Thursday? I want to say. And you can apply to be on the traders now.
That's right.
A lot of people I've seen shooting out applications, ready to go.
Apply to be on the Traders.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do one of those We should film one of those Jeff Probst ads.
Yeah, I think you could do this.
You think you can do this? Apply to be on Traders.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of DMs about it.
Well, I think a lot of people would want to see you play.
Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. And like a lot of friends are texting me about it, which I owe a couple people replies, shockingly. But yeah, I'm not going to do it, I don't think.
Okay, walk me through the thought process.
I think that it's like for me, it would be fun, mind you. It would be
Okay.
fun. And my decision making on applying to these shows, and it shouldn't be this way. I recognize it's already a flawed concept, but I cannot deal with the amount of things that comes from being on these shows.
Okay.
Whether it's, you want to call it blowback, you want to call it people supporting you and then people shitting on them because of you or praying for your downfall to like get one in on them.
So the audience reaction is what you're
Yeah, and like the thing that would hurt the most, and like I've both thought about this and read about this, is like when you get cast to put on the show. Like think of when Rob got cast, right?
Okay.
We were all like, you could have said we're throwing a whole parade. Like we were so excited, and like rightfully so. We've been waiting for this moment. Imagine, and like I already can picture my heart would break for him. If Rob's out 1st, that would suck. You come back and you see everyone celebrating, and you know in your heart, I'm out episode 1. These people are talking about me like I'm going to be a contender.
Yeah.
I flopped it. That would be horrendous. I would hate that. Now, obviously, that's results-oriented thinking, because if I go and I kill it, I'm like, yeah, perfect. But I think that would be tough for me to fake the facade. I think the other part of me is like, right now, with the knowledge bank I have on the show, the expectation would be that I have to do well. Otherwise, like, there's no other like result. And that pressure doesn't help either. I don't like that. I feel like I've talked a lot of shit and I have to back up a lot of shit.
I know one contestant who's going to be...
Bro, Sam Asghari about to prey on my downfall.
No one person.
Oh, he's going to be
like, we don't own him. Whatever
we don't claim him.
We don't claim him.
To be fair, I said I don't know if we claim him, but that's just me. Potato. But yeah. So it's like, it's stuff like that for me gets mentally taxing. Of course, I would love to experience it. I would love to play it. I think that would be super fun. And my stance hasn't been like this the whole time. This is something recently I've started feeling. And maybe it might be because of it being peak Big Brother season. I feel like Big Brother season really makes me not want to do any of these.
Yeah.
So maybe my feelings change down the line. But for now, I'm like, nah. I'm happy getting to do what I do. I'm about to talk Traitors nonstop for the next 5 months.
Yeah.
With Ireland, Celeb UK, Canada, regular UK, US. New Zealand's been renewed. Like, there's so many seasons coming up, so we're gonna have fun with it.
Wait, is New Zealand coming back?
New Zealand's coming back?
Wait, really? I thought it got canceled.
They got financing.
Yes. Ugh, I love the New Zealand version. I think it's maybe my favorite.
Yeah.
It's just so like, it's so great. It's my favorite. I love New Zealand TV. It's so good. Anyway, so sorry, I got distracted. I think that whatever decision you make, regardless of the reasons, like, you should feel comfortable with that decision. And I don't think, just because of you can have a myriad of reasons of why you would or would not want to do something. And I think at the end of the day, you just need to feel good about your decision. So whatever you internally decide to reflect upon and decide, like, no, this is not what I want to do. I mean, look at Taryn, for example, right? Like, there's been so many people who have been like, when are you going on Big Brother? You should go on Big Brother. You should do Big Brother.
That man ain't never doing
That man never going on Big Brother, right? So, and that's not a bad thing, right?
Yeah.
So I think that it would be totally fine for you to continue in your current position. I do think, if I had a say, which I know I don't, but if I did, I think that you should apply.
Why?
Because I want to live vicariously through... Actually, no, wait, I don't want you to apply. Okay, wait. Here's what I want. I want you to apply and, like, go through the process and see what that's like, because I just want to learn about that. But then I don't want you to actually be on the show, because I know how much, like, how difficult that would be for you. And I know how difficult that would be for me, right?
Why would it be difficult for you?
Because if I was on one of these shows, I would have the exact same feelings that you would be having.
I would not tell you how I did, though.
You would tell me how you would do.
I would not tell you.
You would tell me how you would do.
You wouldn't know?
You would tell me how you would do.
Nope.
You would tell me. You would tell me.
You would want me to tell you.
You would tell me. You would tell me. You would tell me.
Fat chance.
You would tell me. I would need you to tell me. I cannot watch the show not knowing when you're going to go out.
Well, that's how you're going to watch it.
Absolutely not. Absolutely. Fine. Then you're
not
not allowed.
You're
not allowed to. Fine. Then you're not allowed to apply for the show.
You can't tell me what I can and can't do.
Well, I'm telling you right now, you cannot apply for that show.
Fine.
Fine.
All right. If you're upset that I'm not on Traitors, it's her problem now.
No. Look, at the end of the day, you just need to feel comfortable with whatever you want to do. And I totally echo that feeling, though, about, being on a show like this, especially being one of the prime commentator about that show. Because I think for me, if I were to go on, it's the B&B. Like, if I go on, like, let's say I go on Survivor, for example, I do the B&B. It's not like the strategy show. You know what I mean?
Well, especially for me, I feel like on the Traitors pods, I'm more of the analytical one.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not play by play. I'm not goofing off a little bit.
Right. Exactly. So I do think that there could be a reputation issue, but at the same time, like, man, these shows are hard. Of course they're hard. Yeah. It also depends on who you play with.
I also
your
think,
situation.
I also think you can watch anything and be like good at it analytically. And get there and be like, nope, and that's fine. That's allowed.
Exactly. But, yes, exactly. You can understand a situation and then not actually be good at it.
I've met people who will sit on their couch and talk about like football forever, and they're right. All their points are right. The picks they're suggesting, if they did transfers for these players, I'm like, I 100% agree. They could not handle a minute on the pitch. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's just, and the thing is, I recognize all these things, right? But I know myself, and I know how these comments like that can get in my head.
What comments?
Negative shit like that, just like people being like
Mean to you? Don't be mean to him.
that too. I don't want people to like. I don't need like the battalion getting together to defend me either.
Be mean to him or do whatever you want. I don't know. I don't care.
That's my thought. Is like, you do whatever you want.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be mean to people.
I mean, you shouldn't, but it's the internet. You gonna. So yeah.
People do be being mean.
Yeah. Speaking of people being mean, how about people being red flags? Want to talk about that? Let's talk Big Brother.
No.
It's a weird week in the Big Brother house right now as things stand, and this usually goes out Thursday. So you know that today we're going to find out if Riley, Mickey, or Morgan is going. And, you know, seeing Riley make it on that block was amazing, but knowing immediately that, like, well, she don't have the votes. I don't know we're doing this. I mean, I'm hoping things change. I hope this is outdated by the time you hear it. But I'm starting to realize that my dislike of Riley is beginning to not fuel. I'm beginning to look at things a little more biasly.
What do you mean by that?
So what I mean by that is that I had a moment yesterday where I was like, I had this like visceral reaction to something. And then I realized, oh, that's just because I want him out. I don't think he's, you know what I mean? I was like, why is he? Obviously, he should be going. Like, this makes sense.
Sure.
Like, you know what? I was like,
so the strategy piece is being influenced by your extreme.
And that's
distaste
never
for
really
this man.
happened to me before. And I was like, that's bad. It's just, he's very triggering.
Yeah.
To meet a lot of people, I think.
He's a good guy, though.
Fuck me. Like,
we called it when we did the preview. I was like, if anybody emphatically claims that they are a good guy, they are not a good guy.
I mentioned that his whole like fucking interview sounded like a PR fix up. Like, he knows he's about to be perceived wrong, and it's going in being like, people love me, and I don't know how. I still don't know. They love that man in that house. I don't know what he did. But how he's earned that.
He also got through casting, right? So like maybe he's got some pheromone thing that like people just really vibe with in person.
I even said this. Some people, they'll use the F word. I've used the F word on this podcast. Doesn't come off any type of way. When he uses the F word, it's intimidating. Like it has
like it kind of scares you.
It has a tinge of like, not like physical violence behind it. But it's got like, I'll fucking take care of him right now. And it's like, calm down, buddy.
All right, buddy. Take a step back. Let's all take a chip pill.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm praying for his downfall.
Sure, as one would.
But at the same time, I don't see it happening, sadly. The hope is there's more wrinkles forming. But yeah, it's been tough. And like watching the way he's talking, like
talking to Kat.
It's so bad. It's getting, like, to me, it was bad. It's getting worse.
Yeah.
Because it feels like he got let in. Now they're like a thing. And I feel like the true colors are coming out even more so than before. Where like, she's not allowed to talk to people alone. Like, she's not allowed to talk to people that aren't him.
Yeah.
So it's not
I
good.
just like, that's what I feel from, I'm like, can the house get together and get rid of this man to save this poor woman?
They
like,
love him.
Imagine them in jury together. I mean, I know.
He got put up, and Mickey, who's on the block, is mad that he got put up.
Yeah, I know, which is ridiculous. I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
Mickey is
fell off.
Such a disappointment, and like,
so
she
bad.
was not in the beginning at all. Anyway.
Ugh, it's so disappointing.
It's sad. Big Brother is such a joy in the summer. And I've always said this. There's 3 levels to it. Month number 1 is 99% of the time the best month of the season, right? Peak excitement, cast drop, premiere episode. We don't know them yet, but like we're just getting to know them, and we're getting feeds after a year off feeds. It's like a good time. Then the make or break is the second month. If the game is stagnant or slow or just a steamroll, you can easily fall off the tracks. And then third month, you're either a purist or it's been compelling and you're watching, like you're doing it. But this season, I feel like the first month has tested so many people.
It really has.
Yeah.
And the thing is because we had HOH after HOH after HOH making terrible decisions.
Well, just putting up the same the two people plus one rando.
Exactly.
And then that rando kept going home.
I think it was that. I think it was like everybody feeling so feckless. You're just like, guys, let's do something. Then you had the combo, the 1-2 punch of Keanu winning the blockbuster.
That moment.
Oh, we
popped off.
I wish we had filmed it. Like
we're
both
off.
standing, like I'm like running around
and
the
like,
house, freaking
and
out.
And like Keanu's going so slow. I was like, I think it's over. I think he's going. And then he got it done.
Oh my God. I was like yelling. I was like, no, don't move that there. Move this here. Move that over there. I was like, see it. I know you can see it. I know you can see it. Use your eyeballs. Move them. I mean, the thing is it's like Tower of Hanoi is the game style adjacent. And like, if you're not familiar with, I actually have a version of that game on my phone that I play. It's where you pour water into different buckets. It's kind of similar to the gems. But there are more rules associated with that one. But anyway, so I was just like, oh my God, it was so anxiety inducing, but it was so the pure bliss and joy when he won was absolutely amazing. Like, these are the reasons why I watch Big Brother. Then, I went to bed obviously that night, and to wake up to see Rachel had won HOH the next was just,
it was so good.
Again, truly joyous. And then I just feel like it's been like since that moment.
Because then she nominated Mickey, Morgan, and Vince. I was like, these are good noms for her. Vince coming off the block, I'm like, cool, I'm not mad at it. Riley going up, I'm happy with. I think the problem is I really want Riley to go, like more than even Mickey or Morgan, that to the point where I'm like, I'm willing to not look this way at all if this can go, but I know we can't have that. It's like this. Let me make another food analogy because that's what I'm good at. It's like it was a lot of, and like in this scenario, we're children, right? We're getting a lot of home cooked meals.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But like, can we go to McDonald's though?
Yeah.
And it's like, we're finally going to McDonald's, but now finding out, you know what? We could go to Five Guys. And you're like, damn, Five Guys got a better burger though. Let's do Five Guys. And you're like, we're probably still going to go McDonald's. It's like, well, damn, why'd you introduce Five Guys to me then as a concept? I was already excited for McDonald's. So that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah.
So this week can't go wrong. I think we're fine.
It's like, here, I'm going to give you $10. Oh, wait, let me give you 10 more. Oh, no, you can just keep the 10.
Yeah.
But I want the 20.
Yeah, it's like now that I know 20 was an option, you can't just give me 10 and make me feel okay. But then I think the other thing also, it's just super frustrating listening to some of these people play a game because like, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh, I know.
So it's like a bunch of rookies. So anyway, that's been a mixed bag. The pods have always been fun. They always make the season worthwhile, even, because even in the darkest time, you're going to laugh at some.
Exactly. And it's the camaraderie, right? It's
we're
like
in it together.
We're in it together. Yes.
Yeah. So that's been delightful. I feel like it's not been, and like social media last couple of seasons has had like tough moments for me. It's been very nice. Everyone's kind of on the same page. I'm definitely using that "come give me a hug" edit I've made. I'm gonna like that. I need to get that in as much as I can before he leaves because he will. But
yeah, Keanu from the jury house.
Yeah.
Where's my hug?
Come give me a hug. Come give me. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's all the reality TV shows, I think.
That's all I can think of right
for
now.
The moment.
Well.
For the moment, yeah.
For the
I've
moment.
not checked out the challenge season.
There's just so much TV.
Oh, Big Brother Amazing Race officially announced.
Oh, that's right. I actually completely forgot about that. And what was funny was because we saw the preview on TV, and I was like,
"Oh my God, it was so."
Is that everyone? Because they only showed like 5 people, 5 Big Brother people.
That was a random team talking about the Big Brother players. Who was that?
No. First of all, I never said that it was a random team. I never said it was a random team talking about the Big Brother players. I never said it was a random team.
That's what you said.
That's not what I said. You're misrepresenting what I said.
Sorry.
The point is that the preview only showed like 5 Big Brother contestants. And I was like, I thought that they were all Big Brother pairs with like their loved ones, except for I knew that Taylor and Kyland were together as a team. So, but then they didn't show the rest of the players. And I was like, well, then who are the rest of these randos? Because I thought that they were all half Big Brother players. But then the second promo showed everybody. So then I remembered.
It's a little annoying because I remember, no offense. She gave me back. I said, no offense. I remember showing you the roster and like talking to you about it.
And I forgot that Angela was there. I forgot
you don't
that
retain
Joseph
things
was there.
I tell you.
I retain most things sometimes. I'm a repetition gal. I need to hear it multiple times for me
Do
to
you
remember
consider it good leadership to not listen to people?
Ugh, not when they just yap, and yap.
Oh, we know who yaps in this house, and it ain't me.
I knew Taylor, I knew Kylan, I knew
List them off right now.
Jag.
Go on.
I completely forgot about Enzo.
Uh-huh.
Angela, I remembered once it was discussed. Chelsea, once I saw her face, I remembered her. Chada is on this season. I remembered her. Did I say Joseph already?
Which Joseph?
From Big Brother.
Which one?
Taylor's season of Big Brother.
Okay.
And that's all I remember. Who else?
Rubina, Tucker.
Oh,
Natalie
yes.
Negrati.
Yes.
Kat Dunn.
Yeah. So, see, I got most of them. I got all before. That's not too bad.
No, you missed one of the most important ones.
Who's the most important one?
This house is proudly backing.
Who?
Izzy.
Oh, I do remember that. Now that you're saying it out loud.
Yeah. Izzy, Taylor, Joseph.
Jag.
I'll take Jag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it's gonna be interesting. We'll see how the season plays out. I'm always really excited to see loved ones. I actually really do like the blood water seasons, because I think it's always really interesting when you see
On The Amazing Race?
No. I'm saying in general, like to be able to see loved ones brought on.
Then apply to be on the show with me.
No, but I'm saying if I were to go be let's say you were to go on the Traitors. Okay, let's say you go on the Traitors and then they bring you on to do The Amazing Race with me. Okay, so I know you, if I'm a viewer, I know you, and then I'm excited to get to know your partner or sibling or parent or whatever the case might be.
How about this? Apply to the Traitors with me.
Do you want to go in as a couple, a secret couple?
They might do it.
Can I be the magician?
What?
I feel like in the secret couples, one has to be a magician.
You know they don't give them personas, right? They're like, you're our magician and his counterpart. No.
Is this the card you're thinking of?
Ugh, you're going to get murdered.
I'm not going to get murdered.
Oh, you will, because I will murder you first. Be like, you know what? Nah, she's going to be too big of a liability. I don't care.
I have said, okay, I will say time and time again, time after freaking time. If you are ever on the Traitors, let's say we're on the Traitors together and you're a traitor and I am not a traitor, you are more than welcome to kill me so that you can go on and be successful. If people are starting to be sus of you or something like that and you feel like killing me would overall benefit your game, I'm totally okay with that, because at the end of the day, I consider us to be a team. And if one of us succeeds, both of us succeed. So I mean, in an ideal world, it'd be great for us to both be at the end, right? And then that way we're covered
but
regardless.
I don't think I'd recruit you. I think you'd be a liability in the Traitors department.
You can't recruit me.
Yeah.
Well, okay, wait. First of all, I would not be a liability.
You would buckle.
I would never buckle.
If people were accusing you, you'd buckle.
I would buckle. I would be like, yeah, you guys
You
are right.
buckled in this argument.
I know. Because I just don't have the energy to fight that kind of stuff. I do that in
like,
Goose all the time.
yeah,
I'm just like, yeah, that's fine. Whatever,
me.
vote me out.
It's
I don't
fine.
care. No, what I'm saying is that first of all, you shouldn't recruit me because I'm a liability. You shouldn't recruit me because we need to double our efforts at the end, right? Because if they end up voting you out, we still need another person who could potentially win. Like if we're at the final fire, let's say, and the other two were going to vote you out, I guess we would tie because I would never vote you out. We're at the final 5 and the other 3 are going to vote you out, and then we need me at the end to then want to split the money, so then that way at least we get some money. I'm just trying to maximize our earnings, okay? That is my goal. And this applies to Traitors, this applies to Survivor, this applies to Big Brother.
Go on Survivor. I could do with $1 million.
Okay, no. If we're on together, I'm talking about our strategy if we're on
but
together.
there's less money if both of us go.
What's that supposed to mean?
If we're both on the show,
yeah,
that's 2 people's efforts to make the same.
But it doubles
pot of
our
money.
chances.
Yeah, but
what if your chances 1 in 18, 1 in 9? Math.
Yeah, but with you, it's more like 1 in 16 out of 1 in 18, 1 out of 16.
Yeah, because I have a better shot at winning.
No, yeah, but it doesn't go up by that much.
Okay, fine. Well, regardless, our odds are going to be better if both of us play. It's like if you're playing roulette, you bet on 2 numbers, your odds are higher of winning.
If we're both gonna do it, We should
And-
both do different shows, maximize the money.
But see, the thing is it also doesn't scale linearly, because I think that having each other in the game would be overall advantageous, because
Yeah, of course.
that gives, it's what they say, a strong duo is worth
Three in
its
the
weight
bush.
in gold. That's right. They do say that. They say that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it doesn't even scale, where it's 1 out of 9. I think it's actually probably 1 out of 8 or 7 or 6.
I think you are overestimating our abilities as a duo.
How dare you?
You are the person who's not willing to go on the Amazing Race with me.
That show, I do not think that we would double our chance. Okay, wait. We would go on the Amazing Race, but we each have different partners.
Nope.
You can go with Dina. I'll go with Marisa. We'll go
Nope.
with our siblings.
No.
Why?
We are not.
We're doubling our chances.
I am not making it past the first leg with her. There's no way.
But you think you'd make it past the first leg with me?
Yes.
Well, I'm glad that you feel optimistic about our chances to be on the Amazing
I
Race.
just back you. It's a shame you don't back me.
No, it's not that I don't back you. I don't back us in that particular context.
But you back yourself and your sister to do well.
Well, no. I mean, I think we would do fine.
Okay, so the common thread in those two is you.
Yeah.
And you're backing yourself in one and not yourself in the other.
No, it's
which
about
means
pairings.
we have to
It's
look at
about
the variables.
pairings.
You don't back me.
It's not that I don't back you. It's a
You
combination.
know how like in math,
for
when
example,
you do like cross multiply and shit, you can like, oh, they both have a 1. You like cross those out. That's what we're doing. We'll cross you out.
are we blurry?
We are, but you know what? That's fine. It's like a dream sequence.
Ooh.
I don't know how long this has been the case either.
Okay. Well, sorry, video people. Anyway, so I think for me that I think of it like food, right? I would eat ice cream and I would eat hot dogs, but I would not eat ice cream hot dogs.
Is an ice cream hot dog a hot dog that's made of ice cream?
No, wait, it's ice cream on a hot dog.
Oh, yeah, no, we're not.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm the hot dog, you're ice cream, and I think it's Clam. Clam did it. Clam's the reason why the camera's out of focus, because she came over here and the camera was like, you know what's more important than these two bozos talking about nonsense? This cute little kitty cat. Isn't that right, cute little kitty cat?
To the audio viewers, in case you need a description, there's an ugly cat on the screen now.
Yeah, and she took the focus away from us,
Yeah.
literally on the camera.
Okay,
It's cool.
so all of that to say you don't back me in Amazing Race, which is fine.
No, I do
fine.
back you in Amazing Race. I don't back us in Amazing Race.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. I reject it. but I
We've
get
had
what
this
you're saying.
conversation before.
And we will keep having it.
No, okay. I think we should play Big Brother together.
As a secret pair?
Yes.
I think that would go well.
I think of all the different iterations for us to play. I think
That's
that
the
would be
only
the most
iteration
success.
for us to play.
You wouldn't do Survivor with me?
I would actually do Survivor with you.
Okay. So I think to me it goes Big Brother, Survivor, Amazing Race.
What's fun about the Survivor Blood vs. Water premise is that you are both on the season, but you're on separate tribes, and it'd be fun to see how we're doing on each side.
Right, like when we
'Cause
get together, if
it's
we
a
both make it.
It's your own journey, and then you're merging later. Whereas with
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
Brother, your journey is pretty much intertwined immediately. Like obviously,
Right.
outside of like making different alliances, like you're still like in a central format.
Yeah.
Or the Traitors, it's again a little bit similar because
Yep.
it's like you could be one traitor, one faithful, but you're in separate teams. Or you're in the same cast. I mean,
I think traitors would be the most advantageous. Like, especially if one was a faithful and one was a traitor. I think that would be the most advantageous pairing. Because
do you think you
the
could suss me out?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
You don't sound like you're sure.
I'm not sure. But I think potentially I could. I think it's just difficult because it's in a completely different scenario. But I hope I would be able to suss you out. I do think you're a very good liar, though. But the key for me is that it's Clams playing with a toy. The issue with traitors is that essentially if you are a faithful, you are playing with half the game board, right? Because you just don't have all the information. If both sides, like if we shared information and we could actively work together successfully as a team, I think that would be really helpful.
I don't think you're allowed to do that. I can't be like, all right, so I'm a traitor. Here's how we navigate the game. We can't do that.
Yeah, but we just do a little like, ooh, yeah. Okay, we'll have our own secret communication language.
Tell them what it is.
Well, we're not going to tell them. We can't tell you.
Well, they're never going to cast us now.
Okay, fine. We won't do that. We won't do that. We'll play the game. Plus, I do think that your ego would want to get me out of the game and win as a solo.
I'm sorry. I have an ego now.
No, I'm just saying there's a possibility this camera out of focus is going to bother me.
Here, I'll sit forward.
Okay. Well, I don't even know if that's okay. I think we're back in focus. I don't know. Whatever. I got rid of clam. Why are you sitting like that?
So we can get the camera.
I think you're fine. I think it reset. You look like a kid that got in trouble.
Well,
You're like,
tell me more about my ego.
Oh, yeah. So your ego.
Yeah.
So I think that you would prefer to win solo if possible. Like, I really genuinely think that. You can correct me if I'm wrong.
I mean, I recognize that if we're on separate teams, a win for one is a win for both. I get that.
Yeah.
But I want to be the one to do it.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what I mean.
Yeah. But it's not an ego thing. Maybe
Then
it's
what
an ego
what
thing.
would you call it?
I don't know. I don't know what an ego is.
Too Freudian.
Too Freudian?
What was that?
That's you.
It's a Kermit the Frog
what you
impression.
sound like.
That's not what I sound like.
Yeah.
I tried. I tried to do it. Got stuck in my throat. Yeah, I know. I got cat hair on my pants.
Boy, yeah, you said ego. What did you say before that? Oh, you
would
said I'm
wanna
a
win-
really good liar. What makes you think that?
Because I think you're a really good liar. What do you mean? What do I mean?
When
What
did
do
I lie
think?
to you?
Well, you don't lie to me, but I watch you lie.
You've watched me lie to who?
Yeah, and like Goose Goose and stuff. And like these other social games.
Those are good?
Sometimes, yeah. Not all the time, but sometimes. I think if you live it, I think you'll like once you just believe that you are faithful, I think then that's when you will thrive.
Yeah, for sure.
I do wonder if you would crumble under the stress if you were to be a traitor.
I feel like
Go full Polly Calafiore.
it's
Cody.
weird because when people are catching on to you, you have to stay calm.
Yeah.
You have to kind of scoff it off, but you can't also be too complacent because then that level of calmness will make people think, why is he so calm? It's because he can't get murdered at night. So it's
so
a
tough.
very, very weird tightrope to run because you have to both be calm and also be a little bit offended.
Oh, but you can't be too offended. So this is the problem that I have is like, if I know that I'm not doing something wrong, I will argue that point to high heaven, which makes people think that I am lying.
That was early days of Among Us. That definitely would get me when people would be like, it's him, but they had the complete wrong reason why. And they're right, but they're wrong. And it's a very tough thing to walk. So I understand that, but I'm better at it now. I'm a lot more like whatever, but also that whatever doesn't come with a potential $250,000.
I know. I would just be so stressed. I have enough anxiety in my life. I don't need more anxiety. I think going on one of these shows would just my brain.
Yeah.
I couldn't handle it. I really don't think I have the mental fortitude to do it.
We should title this episode Liana Goes on the Traitors.
Why would we call it that? All right, fine. I'll apply to be on the Traitors. Whatever Jeff Probst
You got
says.
clickbaited, kid.
Well, I'll apply. I don't mind. I'll apply. We'll see what happens. What should I say in my application video? Hi, I'm Liana. Is that good?
Yeah, no.
Did I do a good job?
Knocked it out the park.
Did I do it? Why should I want to be on? I want to be on Traitors because I like murder. Is that good?
Yeah, for the FBI.
When I end up on a watch list.
Yeah, they forward that one to the feds.
I'm sorry. I mean, I don't like murder. I want to catch a traitor. Catch a traitor. Ooh, I'll tell a joke.
We're gonna end up on America's
What did the
Funniest
fish
Home
say
Videos.
when it ran into a dam? Oh, wait, shoot. I screwed it up.
You had one job.
What did a fish say when it ran into a wall? Damn! I screwed up the punchline. Okay, well, whatever. I'll practice that. That's on my official audition video, by the way. I'm going to practice.
Yeah, you're gonna scroll. y'all, I'm 100% a traitor. I mean, faithful.
damn. I mean, a wall. I mean, damn. I mean.
No, you have more tact than you give yourself credit for.
Well, I appreciate you thinking that.
I mean, I've watched you play games. In games, you're different than how you are in person.
I just pretend that I'm someone else.
Yeah, and
it's
that
really
works.
easy. Or I mean, it's easier.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it's really easy, but you just pretend. I mean, that's how I also succeed at work. I just pretend I'm like an awesome badass bee and I know how to do everything and I'm gonna girl boss my way to the top. I just put on. That's how I feel. One of the reasons why, like what are you laughing at?
Chuggy.
It is chuggy. We had this whole conversation about whether or not I'm chuggy, and initially I was defensive. I understand that's not the best approach to take, but yes, we have agreed that I am indeed chuggy. Fine, I'm chuggy. I'm girl bossing. I'm whatever. I'm gaslighting. I'm gatekeeping. I'm girl bossing. So I'll put on my work clothes, and I'm like, you are so
You're
awesome.
like Jeff Probst coded.
Wait, why is that Jeff Probst coded?
Does Survivor Man.
Yeah, he becomes Survivor Man. I become like Boss Liana.
Yeah.
Yeah, Science Liana. I don't know. You just pretend. You just pretend like you're confident.
Yeah. I wake up every day and I choose to be amazing.
There you go. Put that on a cross stitch.
Cringe.
Chuggy.
Yeah, now I got chuggy.
We'll put it on one of our throw pillows, and then when people come over, they're gonna be like, "Wow, that is a motivated household." What'd you say? When I wake up, I choose to be awesome.
She already doesn't listen to me.
Well, I don't remember exact
I
wording.
said it like a sentence ago.
I know, but I don't remember the exact. There were like 10,000 other words in my head ever since then.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so we'll put it on a pillow. Great.
No, we won't.
Why?
Because
Why don't you put it on a pillow?
I don't want to.
I'll hold it up in my audition video for Traitors. Okay, what should I say if I were going to apply for Traitors? Like, what do you think would make a good casting video? Should we call Adam Klein?
You say what your occupation is, what your achievements
Scientist.
are, and then
Badass.
and then the fact that you are able to offset all of that because your personality is not that. And then we cut a compilation of you saying the dumbest jokes known to humanity, you laughing at your own joke, you being like, I'm sleepy, I'm tired, and they're like, oh shit, this like doctor is saying all this? That's wild.
Yeah, I do undercut myself when I'm not in Boss Liana mode, Survivor Man mode.
I mean, listen.
I'm listening.
We'll see what we do.
Ooh, Pooya's gonna apply, guys.
No, I am not applying.
That's what I heard. That's what it sounded like. That's what it sounded
when
like.
I said I'll see what we do, I meant for you.
Oh, I will not be applying.
Because it rhymes. You just said you were going to apply.
Gotta keep them on the toes. That's what casting wants to see. Gotta keep them on the toes. We gotta make good TV. Gotta keep them on the toes. That's how you do it. Keeping them on there. What?
I think you'd make good
Toes.
TV. I
Me?
don't think you'd be boring. Yeah.
I would certainly not be boring.
I think you might make good TV, but without knowing you're making good TV.
What do you mean by that?
Like you're going to be in a high stress, like tense situation. And you're going to be like on the verge of crashing out.
Yeah, you mean when I'm crying.
And we're going to be like,
Be crying in the DR or whatever they call it, their confessional room. I can't take it anymore. Everybody's lying to me. Why won't anybody tell me the truth? I said, please tell me the truth. And they didn't.
okay, you wouldn't do that.
No, I know. I was just practicing.
For what? Faking it? You're going to be fake?
No, I'm not going to be fake. I think the most important thing is to be genuine, right?
Genuine?
Like genuine.
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 Yeah.
That's Genuine's French cousin. Genuine.
No.
No. Je m'appelle Genuine.
Okay. Je m'appelle, we need to wrap this up.
Okay, good, because, I don't know. What?
You just shut down mid-sentence. Like, you could have just been like, yes, and I would have then plugged us out. But you're like, okay, good, because I don't know.
I would tell another joke, but I'm all out of jokes.
I would say you were out of jokes before this podcast started. I don't think
like
you
the
came
too
equipped.
tired? You don't like the too tired joke?
No.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. Yeah. What did the car say to the car behind it? I'm exhausted.
Oh, that's good. I like that one. That's clever.
That's off the top of the dome.
Okay, good. Hit me with another one.
I don't got another one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
I think any jokes that I were to come up with when I was a kid, one of my favorite jokes was I would just start I loved banana jokes. I don't know why. And I would just start laughing before I would tell it. I'm sure my family can chime in on this. But like one of the things I would say, why'd the banana cross the road? But I could never get the punchline out because I would start laughing before I would even get there.
Is there an actual punchline?
Because it wanted to. That was the joke.
I hope you had fun watching this episode of The Lounge. You can find me on all socials at Pooyaism, twitch.tv/Pooya. That's where I am when I'm not podcasting. Right now, I'm very busy there. 5 streams a week, so check it out. Talking 90 Day Fiance. This week, Kirsten's joining me to talk about that. And Big Brother, live feed update, Friday mornings. Check those. And every weekend, me and Shannon are talking AU versus the world until it wraps up. So I'm the middleman, middle episode guy. So find those. And then keep your eyes peeled for Traitors Ireland.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Same.
I'm curious
be
because this is
fun.
going to be the first iteration of
First season of Ireland.
which will be
And
pretty cool.
they've already got a lot of, other seasons that they've been able to watch. So I'm curious how many of them watch, how many are raw dogging it. We'll see. We'll find out.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun fall.
And then you can find Liana on this podcast every week until the B&B opens back up and Drag Race comes back on the air.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Take care. Have a good one.